There's the pasta board, finished up. Kind of a unique story. A gentleman's buying this for his wife. I don't know if it was a Christmas present, but we're a little late on that. But Christmas or anniversary, I never made a pasta board before. This one was a little bit challenging. I think it came out pretty good. Mostly cherry. I did put a little bit of walnut inlay in there. I guess they get together and make whatever Italian pasta dish, and I guess the grandkids come in and eat right off the board. So it's kind of a unique story, and it was a pleasure for me to make. It was really a cool project. Anyways, if you want to see how I build it, watch the rest of the video, and we'll get into the build. I got a commission order for a pasta board. Never done one of these before. I've done a lot of work off camera. I had some battery issues. Evidently, my rechargeable batteries don't recharge when they're supposed to. So I had to get some new ones. Anyways, I've done a lot of work. I cut down each one of these cherry boards to 3 inches. Had it all together, and I don't like the look. I gotta have a little, I don't know, a little design or a little design element in it. So I cut this 1.5-inch strip of oak, and or not oak, walnut, I'm sorry, and put this walnut in here. Kind of spread it out a little bit. Anyways, my designs, I'll put it up right now. That's the SketchUp design, what the customer approved. I'd like to get this thing done before Christmas. Time's wasting. I don't have a CNC machine. They want their name and the date they were married engraved on the front lip of this thing. The lip, I'm guessing, catches on the front end of the countertop. That way, when you're doing your thing, it catches it so it doesn't push back and forth on you. So there'd be a lip in front and a lip in back to keep it from splashing off the back end of the board. I got these pieces here. So basically going to be, this will be the back side, and this will be the lip. This is going to go down on the bottom side of it. I'm going to assemble all this, and I'll have a video on it with walnut dowels, 1/4-inch dowels, 5 or 6 going across the top and the bottom. The customer wants this face flush mounted. I would say that's a bad move, just because of the stresses and the force that may be put on it. I would have preferred to peg it from the top, but customer's always right, so that's what we're going to do. Give it a little bit of edge. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm going to round over the sides here on each side, and put a little curve in here, just slight, subtle, so it's not all square and blocked. For now, as far as I got it made, I'm waiting for the glue to dry, obviously. My next step, I'm going to get this cut down to shape. Probably going to use a track saw. My table saw is not big enough, so we'll track saw this to the proper dimensions, get it cut down to size, and then start working on these lips. We're getting good shape. I'm waiting for the CNC guy to call me back, so we can get that done, and we'll engrave that last name and the date they were married. We'll get that put in there, and then I'll epoxy that in and get it ready to ship. Should be a pretty simple project. I'm being held up because of the tools I don't have. I haven't delved into the CNC. You guys will have to let me know if that's something you like doing, or most of my stuff I do it all by hand. Just do it all free form, and hope it comes out good. It takes several times sometimes because you just don't get the lettering right, but it should be a really cool project. I was glad to see it get done and out of here. I'm hoping I can get it to them before Christmas. I know they would like to have it before Christmas. They use it with their grandkids, and they make some kind of a dish, and I guess everybody eats right off the board. So it's a really cool project. I'm excited to get it done, and excited to see how it turns out. Okay, so that sucker's stayed together. I took it apart yesterday out of the clamps, and a little bit early. It pulled apart, so off camera I had to cut it back down, and I re-glued everything. This morning I let it sit for 24 hours, and this morning it seems to be holding together just fine. So I'm gonna move it on over to the other side of the shop, and we're gonna sand this down and get it ready for putting the back lip on and cutting her down to size. So it's cold, but you can see your breath in your own shop. Gotta love Ohio. Well, I hope you can see me. Take your time on the panel glue-ups. Man, it took me several hours. I had to get rid of glue stains and everything else. Card scraper, planer. I guess the moral of the story is take your time gluing up your panels. That way you're not spending a lot of time sanding and cleaning up the sloppy work, I guess. In the end, it come out good. It's flat. Looks good. It's the way I planned. I'm going to start on putting on these lips and counter catch for this pasta board. So I'll turn you back on when we get to it. In the meantime, I deserve a beer. Okay, so I'll walk you around. Combination of my sander and chisel, card scraper, hand plane. I finally got this bugger. Whew, what a lot of work. Probably gonna lose my labor hours on this one. I just underestimated everything, I guess, on this one, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, so we got this finished back from the engraver. I epoxied it off camera. Took a couple days to set up, got it through the planer, sanded down on this side, but I wanted to give a little bit of decorative edge to it, so I traced out a round over here and a round over here, and I could just give it a little bit of a curl here. So I'm going to use this lumber here and just score a little curve to her. And if you can ever find a pencil, there we are. Well, that was a good idea. Just gonna bend it where I like it. Give it a little guideline to follow. And we'll work on that. And the easiest way to do that's going to be with the hand plane. Clamp that down. One of these days I'll build one of them fancy workbenches so I can get stuff clamped properly. For now, this will work. Now what I'm going to do here is transfer those lines up. If I can find my square. I know where to start and stop.